Before the world could even process the shocking headlines, whispers began spreading through the shadows of the internet. A beloved actor, a sudden fall from the 5th floor, and an official statement that left more questions than answers. Was this truly a tragic accident, or was there something far more sinister lurking behind the curtains of the entertainment industry? Hello fans, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the post notification to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Tonight, we are diving into one of the most heartbreaking and unsettling stories to shake the Chinese entertainment industry in years, the mysterious death of Yu Menglong. Official reports say he fell from a residential building in Beijing on September 11, 2025. He was only 37 years old. Police have ruled out foul play, but the silence from those closest to him, the missing details in the timeline, and the countless whispers online tell a much darker story. From claims of powerful directors controlling him since his 20s, to rumors of a secret USB drive filled with explosive evidence, fans are asking the question no one dares to say out loud: did Yu Menglong truly fall, or was he silenced? On the evening of September 10, 2025, Yu Menglong was reportedly with a small group of friends at a residence in Chaoyang district, Beijing. Those who claim to know the details say the gathering was quiet and casual, nothing out of the ordinary for a man who had been under immense pressure from both fame and personal struggles. By around 2 a.m., multiple accounts suggest that Yu excused himself and went into a bedroom, locking the door behind him. For hours, nothing seemed unusual. His friends believed he had simply gone to rest. But in the early hours of September 11, everything changed. At around 6 a.m., a passerby walking their dog discovered a horrifying scene. Yu Menglong was lying on the ground near the Sunshine Upper East residential compound, severely injured from what appeared to be a fall from the 5th floor. Emergency services were called immediately, but it was too late. The beloved actor and singer, who had once lit up screens across Asia, was pronounced dead at the scene. Security teams quickly cordoned off the area, and photographs began to circulate online showing a broken window mesh and barriers around the site. Yet by that same afternoon, the scene had been completely cleared, leaving little trace of what had happened. Eyewitnesses described the incident as surreal: one moment chaos, the next silence, as if the story was being erased in real time. That same evening, Yu Menglong's management team issued a statement on Weibo. With unbearable sorrow, we announce that our beloved Menglong fell to his death on September 11. The police have ruled out any criminality. We hope he rests in peace and his loved ones remain strong. It was meant to be the final word. But instead of bringing closure, it only fueled more questions. Why did Yu lock himself away that night? Why were the details so vague, the investigation so quiet, and the eyewitness accounts so quickly silenced? For many fans, the timeline simply did not add up. And soon, darker theories began to take over the conversation. In the days that followed Yu Menglong's death, whispers of suspicion spread faster than the official reports. At first it was fragments of conversations on social media, stray comments that hinted at something darker. But soon those fragments began to take shape, forming a chilling picture that fans could not ignore. Some claimed that Yu had been under the control of powerful directors since the age of 25. According to these rumors, one director in particular had not only managed his career but had also manipulated his personal life, using his influence to keep Yu trapped in a cycle of fear and silence. Yu himself had once been seen in a video with tears in his eyes saying that he had been threatened by directors for years. At the time, few understood the weight of those words. Now they seem like a desperate cry for help. Then came the story of the USB drive. Online sources alleged that Yu had secretly gathered evidence of money laundering, of vast sums of wealth being siphoned overseas, and of dangerous networks hidden within the entertainment industry. Some even went further, claiming that the directors involved were connected to foreign powers and underground societies. The rumors suggested that Yu had planned to use this evidence to break free, to finally end the grip these men had on him. But freedom, it seems, came with a deadly price. According to the darker claims, once these directors discovered Yu's intentions, they did not let him go. Instead, they set a trap. He was invited to what was framed as a harmless dinner gathering, but behind closed doors it became something far more sinister. Allegations surfaced that he was tortured over several days, forced to hand over the USB drive. Some accounts even described brutal acts of violence, including assault and humiliation, designed to break him completely. And then, the most chilling detail of all. These rumors insist that Yu's death was staged. That he did not simply fall from the 5th floor in the early morning hours. That his body was discarded, perhaps more than once, to make the tragedy appear as suicide. Witnesses were allegedly bribed into silence, security guards ordered to delete surveillance footage, and paparazzi told to erase any evidence they had captured. By the afternoon, when the site of his death was wiped clean, fans could not help but wonder if they were witnessing the erasure of truth itself. Even more haunting is the claim that Yu's fate had been decided months earlier. Observers pointed out that his studio was quietly dissolved in July, as if the industry had already prepared for his absence. When fellow actress Song Erin cryptically remarked online that he was resisting now, fans began to connect her words to Yu's struggle behind the scenes. Other theories suggested that he had stumbled upon secrets far larger than the industry itself. Some claimed he uncovered networks tied to spies, shadow organizations, and international groups with motives to destroy from within. Whispers of Illuminati connections, of infiltration, of cultural manipulation began to surface, painting a picture of Yu not just as an entertainer, but as a man who had discovered truths that powerful people wanted buried. While state media rushed to frame the tragedy as suicide, netizens refused to stay silent. They flooded forums and comment sections, demanding answers, piecing together timelines, dissecting every detail. For them, Yu Menglong's final moments were not the story of a man who gave up, but of someone who fought against forces too powerful to defeat alone. When the news of Yu Menglong's death broke, the entertainment world froze. Fans who had grown up watching his dramas, who had cheered for his characters and celebrated his music, could not comprehend the headlines staring back at them. Social media platforms flooded with disbelief. His name trended for days as millions of voices demanded the same thing, the truth. Tributes began pouring in from across the industry. Former co-stars remembered him as kind, gentle, and humble, a man who carried no arrogance despite his fame. Directors praised his dedication, while fans shared countless clips of his performances, from his breakout role in Go Princess Go to his memorable moments in The Eternal Love. His warm smile and soft-spoken nature became symbols of the light he carried, making the circumstances of his death even more unbearable. Candlelight vigils were organized outside his studio and at filming locations where he had once worked. Fans left handwritten letters, flowers, and photos, many of them pleading for justice. "We won't let them erase you," one note read. Others shared hashtags declaring that Yu Menglong did not die in vain, that the truth would one day surface. Yet, beneath the grief lay fear. Many worried that speaking too openly about the darker suspicions could lead to censorship or punishment. Still, whispers persisted. Every erased post, every missing video clip, every account that suddenly went silent only deepened the belief that something far larger was being covered up. The industry itself seemed shaken. Some actors quietly unfollowed certain directors, fueling rumors of their involvement. Others posted cryptic messages about fighting injustice and protecting the vulnerable, only to delete them hours later. Song Erin's comment that Yu was resisting now became a rallying cry for those convinced he had been silenced for knowing too much. For the public, Yu Menglong's death became more than a tragedy. It became a mirror reflecting the hidden dangers of fame, the invisible battles fought by artists who appear glamorous on the outside but may be suffering behind closed doors. It raised questions that still linger today. Who truly holds power in the entertainment world? What secrets remain buried in the shadows? And how many more lives will be lost before the truth is revealed? In the end, Yu Menglong's story is one of talent, of courage, and of heartbreak. Whether he was a victim of depression or of something darker, his legacy lives on in the roles he played, the music he created, and the memories he left behind with his fans. His death may have been framed as the end of a life, but in reality, it ignited a movement, one that refuses to forget him, one that demands answers, and one that keeps his light burning even in the darkest of nights. Thank you for tuning in to K-Drama Bloom.